2 dabbas of Nike shoes. Wait. खाली है, empty boxes. Mom asked me to throw these because I'm cleaning my room. अभी तो no plans to buy any more shoes for at least few days. Actually, I like to keep these dabbas and all, especially Nike boxes, because they look cool. But then abhi place management is definitely a problem. So but what's up guys, कैसे हो? Elena, I hope everyone is doing great back home. Yesterday I think around 8:30 we reached. That was like a proper 7 to 8 hours of a drive. It was in the car, so obviously ventilated seats bum के नीचे लगा के non-stop 5 hours of a driving. Bike में तो we definitely need a break every 1 hour. No, actually 2 hours I can ride continuously without moving my butt. But after like 4 to 5 hours into the journey, we need more frequent breaks. We need to stop for a second, stretch, take a chai break, take a susu break, do all that. Anyways, let's plan some more car trips later because it is summer as well. I don't want to ride on a bike. Also today is a Sunday, so I plan to clean my room a little bit. Everything is here and there, all the mess. By the way, I was telling you about my camera fall, right? Exactly here. Exactly, I placed this camera here. Problem is with this tripod because this is a heavy camera, almost 3 kilos. I think this camera is almost 3 kilos with the lens. Problem is with this leg, they slowly stretched out like that and hold. It's all fine, no problem luckily. It's not a cheap tripod, it is an expensive tripod. It's almost 10,000 rupees. How much ever expensive Joby tripod you get, as you keep moving these legs on, slowly it gets loose. Now it has a weak point exactly here. This is like, you see this? It's very loose. And panniers are gonna go inside now. I don't know for how many days, but in case if we get a new bike, then we need new panniers. Some really exciting stuff is gonna happen if we get some deals done because budget has become like very tight. You know, I thought no one will like my hairstyle, but you people liked it because suddenly when I chopped off everything, almost like I lost 2 kilos of my weight. Yes, this is how life has become now because I'm a YouTuber. I put myself on YouTube. A lot of lakhs of people see me, so it definitely concerns me how I look. So I thought I'll change my hairstyle completely, grow my hair, getting a good body. Oh my god, growing hair, it is definitely a big task, and especially if you're working out, especially if you're a biker wearing the helmet all the time, hair goes into your ears and all. So recently I watched one of my videos like that on my iPad and I was looking so horrible. That is the time I decided big screen mein Sriman looks so bad, and I went and switched it on the huge screen on my TV. And I've decided, chalo, that's it. He looks like a Dracula. Let's chop everything off. Anyways, hair is looking nice and shiny and good because I started using some good products on it. Not just physical products, but always I say this, food matters a lot. What you eat, what you put in your body, that matters a lot. When you're having the best supplements and you're having the best nutrition, it shows in your hair, in your skin, in your nails. You feel positive, you feel good. But physically also you have to take care of it. I started using this product, Rich Up Keratin. Keratin is a type of protein that makes up your hair, skin and nails. See, all of us have natural keratin on your hair, but the problem is that layer gets damaged because we constantly getting exposed to pollution, the chemicals, all that, they damage the keratin that is there on your hair, and that is when your hair loses its luster, it loses its shine, it loses its healthy look. This helps with that. It forms a layer by replacing the lost keratin on your hair. It does this by binding the moisture to the hair, and it improves the shine, volume and manageability. By increasing the moisture content in your hair, it gives increased flexibility and tensile strength. Main thing is your hair looks bad when there are split ends. If you look closely at my hair, there are no split ends. It reduces the split ends and gives you that healthy look. You need to spread it over wet hair from a root to tip after shampooing. Wrap your hair in wet towel for at least 15 to 20 minutes and then rinse off thoroughly. You can use my coupon code SRIMAN10 and get 10% off at vasuhealthcare.com. The brand is vegan and it's cruelty free. It is free from toxins and harmful chemicals. Now Vasu Healthcare is not a brand new product. They're serving with ingredients of Mother Nature and Ayurveda since almost 30 years. My next task of the day is to go and clean my cell toes. Our gym is good. The gym I go to, it is very good. But the problem is, one thing I hate about the gym is, every Sunday it is closed. I mean, it is open in the morning, but you have to go by 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock it shuts. Go before 9 o'clock. And Sundays, I don't get my workout. I wanted to work out almost 7 days a week because we have some goals. Usually you don't need to work 7 days a week. You need to work 5 days properly. But then when you have like specific goals, you want to get ripped and all that, you need 7 days of a workout. Abhi to my trainer put me on a special plan, but then I don't have the gym today. I don't want to sit idle. I want to work out. Getting weights and machines and all that is not possible at home. What I can do is, I can clean the bike and get some great cardio. I want to clean this dirty looking Tiger right now, and also the Seltos, which is looking as dirty as the Tiger. No, Tiger is looking much dirty. Look at it. There is literally 1 inch of dust on it. Chi chi. Look at all this. That's pura Rajasthan ka mitti, pura India ka mitti. So yes, let's burn some cardio today. I think street one is fine if I'm not wrong. Tiger can look dirty, it still looks fine. Even if it's looking dirty, it looks fine because that's how an adventure tourer should look. But a classic should shine like properly, end to end, deep within, inch by inch. It should shine like properly. Otherwise, it looks bad. That's one disadvantage of a classic. I want to ride it, dude. You know, when I clean the car, I clean the front part of the car, I clean the sides of the car. After all this, I leave two things, and then the roof. I still try cleaning the roof, but then tires to pakka I leave. I'm like, bahut ho gaya. Same with the bike as well. So anyways, let's start our cardio, Sunday cardio. Sequence coming up in 3, 2. That's it, I guess. I'm not gonna clean it anymore. By the way, I've decided to sell the Tiger. 99.9.99.9. 99% I'm gonna sell it. I need a very good buyer, a genuine buyer. It looks fabulous. I'm gonna miss it. In order to move forward in your life, you need to turn a page. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in one page. Right now, this is that page, and I need to turn it. Reality is, you need to turn to understand the next part of your life. Reading matram takva ledu. Dialogue edakelo. I thought I'll share something to my young audience, especially because the majority of my audience is at an age where they're just getting to know life. I thought I'll share this. When I'm doing this long distances, like 500-600 kilometers, though we are on the Sena with friends, sometimes I'm lost. I get lost into my thoughts on the highway. Where am I? What am I doing? What is life? You know, all the typical 30-year-old things that get into your head. Difficult to describe, but I get really emotional at that moment. What is inner peace? You know, I get really crazy sometimes. Now, I've been through all your ages now. I'm not like a super old guy, but whatever I learned till now in my life, out of my experiences, you know, by meeting people or by going into rides and experiencing the world outside, you can take that advice. It's not even an advice. It's just an experience that I want to share. Number one, first, stop trying to please everyone around you. That's not gonna work. If you're trying to please everyone around you, you're not gonna be happy. Your inner peace is gonna go down. See, everyone is different. They have different emotions. If you're trying to please everyone, then you are not gonna be happy. You need to only please those people who matter to you in your life. It might be a family, it might be a friend, and even in certain weird situations, you cannot please them as well. If you are not happy pleasing anyone and trying to be happy, I don't think you'll be happy like that. As long as you're not doing something that is going to hurt others nor is going to create a negative impact in the society, do what you feel is right. Second advice I would like to give you is fearing change. For example, take my life. I was at a dead end and standing near a wall in my job. This is my job. I'm staring at it. This is not what I want to stare at for the rest of my life. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to experience the world. If I feared change that day, if I didn't turn my head left or right, I would be stuck here, staring at the wall, staring at the job that I hated. I'm not asking you to quit your job. Please don't do that. What am I telling you is, any situation in your life, don't fear change. Even if that change is going to be difficult, doesn't matter. If there is no change, basically, the life is very boring. If something that you're doing is not challenging you, for example, let's take we're into fitness now. Let's talk about gym example. I keep training my arms, for example, once in a week. I can lift 10 kilos, but if I get used to this, if I don't change the weight, this is not going to grow. If you want to grow in your life, you need to put on more weight. You need to increase the resistance. You need to challenge the muscle with more weight. You need to do different variations. That's how you should look at life as well. Think of life as an exercise. If your life is boring at a point and if you're not growing in your life, be it in your job, be it in your any goal you have, that means you need to increase the weight. Your muscle got used to that certain weight. You need to change the weight, increase it, challenge it, give it more resistance, do something different, and then you're gonna get pumped. Show off good అయిపోయింది. Third thing, living in the past. Some people go through a lot of bad things in the past. If you keep looking at the past all the time, you're not gonna move ahead. That's done. It might be hurting. You might have done some really bad things in your life. Now you're in the present. You have to go ahead in future. Just like I want to go ahead and upgrade my bike. I've read this somewhere. It is good to look at the rearview mirror once in a while. But if you're always looking at the rearview mirror, what's going to happen? You're not going to look forward. You're not going to look at the future. You're going to go and bash into something. Respect your past, respect your future, but start living in the present. Feel happy that you're alive. Feel happy that you're able to do things today. Feel happy that you're not one of those 1 million people who died yesterday. Yes, every day 1 million people do not get up, do not rise up to see the sunrise. Death rate is 1 million per day. Never put yourself down. What you are today, try to be the best version of that tomorrow. Don't give the stupid depression, feeling low, or I do feel low sometimes, but my advice is don't keep all these stupid things in your mind, sadness and all that, and every cell in your body keeps dying when you feel low, when you feel depressed. Once in a while you don't feel good, that's okay. Take a walk, get out, go into the night sky, listen to some nice deep house. Depends on what music you like. Try all the things that can make you feel positive. I was also depressed like anyone else. People feel depressed. We're all human beings. Usually you feel depressed when life is not moving ahead, when you're stuck at a point like that job where I was stuck. No, please don't take my advice wrong. I'm not saying quit your job, not at all that. Change the way things are happening in your life. If you're in a job, for example, and you hate that job, remember the day you got that job? Didn't you feel happy about it? When you cracked the interview and the interviewer said, you're selected, you can come to the job from tomorrow. Didn't you feel happy at that time? You felt happy. But then now you don't want that job because you got bored. So what you can do there is you can change the things how you work. Maybe you can ask your boss you can ask him for a challenging task, or you yourself can take up a challenging task, extra work. I know I don't do extra work, but take up something creative. I don't know what, but do something different apart from the regular boring stuff you do at a job. By the way, see this picture here? That's my sister, and I don't know how many of you people can recognize her. She's a very big South Indian actress, Jayasudha. She's called the not Mahanati, Sahajanati. Well, why is her picture here with my sister? Well, she's a family friend as well. Someone asked me about this when I used to vlog from this place, because that was in the background since almost 2-3 years. But I did not address that time. Okay, I think I'll end this video here before I bore you people. बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया अभी lecture. Sometimes I would like to give this life lessons. Not like to give, but it's just about sharing my experiences, what all I went through. I don't want my young subscribers to go through. Because I didn't have anyone. My dad used to tell me all these things, but I know a lot of my cousins and all that who did not get this kind of guidance. So at least when I know some things which I feel is right, which I personally feel is right, this might not be right according to you or anyone else, but I feel some things are right, and I would like to suggest, I would like to advise some of my young subscribers. If you think it's right, you can take it. If you, like I told you, if you feel it's all bullshit, you can just scrap it. By the way, after cleaning the car, I was going up in the corridor and I realized something. My dad is such a great artist here. Today I'll show you some of his artwork. See this? My dad painted that. That's my sister, by the way. This is definitely difficult, but there are other things I wanted to show you which are more challenging, more difficult. So evening I just finished cleaning the car and the bike, and I was just passing through this corridor and I suddenly saw this picture here. I know it is here, but it happens. You don't realize that something is there. Today I took a pause here and I was looking at this picture. Man, oh man, look at the detail in this. This is a slate. Like he used a blade. This is Durga Mata, if I'm not wrong. This is like engraved. This is not a sketch. This is not chalk. It's properly engraved with a blade. I'll show you proof. Wait. There you go. Art by Ashok Kumar. 15/12/1979. This is a freaking 42 years old. And there is one more small painting. This is not a painting, but actually I did this when I was like, I think 4 or 5 years old. I did this painting. Can you believe it? It is not a painting, don't worry. I'm not so skilled, but I colored this along with my dad's help, obviously. You can see the date here, Ashok 391. Beautiful, no? There's much more artwork of my dad, but I don't know where they are. There's a lot of artwork in his mom's house. If I go there once, I'll show you all that. Chalo then, I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. In case you did, you guys know what to do. Hit the like button, do share, do comment, do subscribe. And see, I'm not just saying this for the flow. Seriously, when I say it, I mean it, okay? Please hit the like button. Please do comment, because I definitely read the comments whenever I get the time. When you sit and type some comment, even those comments where you say first like, first comment, first viewer, those all really mean a lot. Thank you for supporting me all the time.